For the past 37 years, the 20th Century Chevy Car Club in Washington, Indiana has hosted a gathering of automobile collectors and enthusiasts from all over the Midwest. These enthusiasts often spend years restoring their vehicles to their former glory, taking pride in their efforts. 20th Century Chevy invites these enthusiasts to display their classic cruisers in competition for over 115 awards. The most valuable prize in this competition, though, is the bragging rights. In its 44th year, the club has surpassed its original, though still primary goal of meeting to discuss cars and has become involved in projects to benefit the community. With over 500 entries in 2014, the cruisers bring something for everyone. From the earliest Model A through the modern cars of the mid-90s, we will see the utmost appreciation for classic automobiles. In 2014, the 37th Annual Car Fest brought 514 classic automobiles to Eastside Park in Washington. The highlight of the event, the Cruiz-In, parades vehicles through the streets of Washington, putting on display their pride and joy. The 2014 Cruiz-In saw over 400 classic automobiles on the streets of Washington. Residents and visitors alike lined the streets of Washington to watch the cruisers pass. With the cooperation of local law enforcement, residents, and cruisers themselves, this year was another resounding success. The 20th Century Chevy Car Club is proud to present the 37th Annual Cruiz-In and Car Fest from Eastside Park in Washington, Indiana.
The Lone Ranger.
get funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, with the monkeys, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put safari with me. Come on a safari with me. Early in the morning we'll be starting out. Some honeys will be baking the scene. I loaded up my Woody with the boards on top, and I put on my faded blue jeans. 'Cause we're come on, baby, wait to see. Yes, I'm gonna take you surfing with me. Come on, baby, wait to see. Yes, I'm gonna take you surfing with me. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari. At Huntington and Malibu, they're shooting the beer. At Rincon, they're walking the nose. We're going on safari to the islands this year, so if you're coming, get ready to go. We're gonna go surf, baby, wait and see. Yes, I'm gonna take you surfing with me. We're gonna go surf, baby, wait and see. Yes, I'm gonna take you surfing with me. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me. Surfing is big in Sunset Beach. They do it in South Africa too. They're all getting stoked on this surfing craze, from Hawaii to the shores of Peru. So now let's go on, baby, wait and see. Yes, I'm gonna take you surfing with me. Come on, baby, wait and see. Yes, I'm gonna take you surfing with me. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me.
Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. You can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do, but baby, let off of my shoes, don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Now let's rock that go. Now let's go, cat, go, well, there's a rock. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Well, it's a blue suede shoe, baby. Blue suede shoe, blue suede shoe, baby. Blue suede shoe. Do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe.
now hear from the owners of some of these automotive masterpieces.
This is Matt Myers from WHSH with Mr.
Gary Howell.
Tell me about your car.
Well, it's a 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge, and I happen to have been the original owner of this car. I bought it when I was 17 years old on May 31st, 1969.
How many years have you been doing this?
Well, I got back into the car restoration business probably about 1982 when I bought another GTO. And after that, I just got into doing a little bit of research and trying to find my original car. And it's been quite a journey, really, because I didn't think I'd ever find my original car. This car originally had been sitting in a salvage yard in Box Elder, South Dakota. A boy had bought it in Bloomington, Indiana, and joined the Air Force. And they shipped him to Ellsworth Air Force Base near Sturgis, South Dakota. And it took about 15 years to find the car, and then after that, after I found it, it took 10 years to buy it back because he wasn't bound determined to sell it, and I finally convinced him. And then when I got it back home in 2003, I went through a 3-year off-frame restoration on it. I bought this car when I was 17 years old, and I just turned 63, so it's kind of neat sitting in it.
What all have you done to this car?
Well, it was totally off-frame. The whole frame was, the whole body and panels were taken off of it. I've got new quarter panels left and right on it, but it's still got the original hood. All the glass is original except for the windshield. And interior I've had rebuilt. Had a upholstery place there in Bloomfield to help me with the upholstery work. And it took 3 years and 3 months to do an off-frame restoration. It was totally disassembled, right down to the frame.
Why do you call it the Judge?
Well, the Judge was an option on top of the GTO that came out in 1969. And the Judge was it was actually a spoof off of Laugh-In. John DeLorean, which was general manager of Pontiac Motor Division at the time, liked the skit with, they came up, here come the Judge, here come the Judge. Well, that was something that really caught his eye. And at that time, Roadrunners and Super Bees and, muscle cars and Mopars were coming out with flashy colors, and, they had the Dart Swinger, they had the Hemi Cuda and all those things. Well, this was Pontiac's answer to high performance at an affordable price. So the Judge was an option on top of the GTO. There's a high performance engine, which were Ram Air engines.
How much horsepower do you think this can pull out?
Well, this Ram Air 3 engine is rated from the factory at 366 horse. But this one's, to get the original block reconditioned, I had to bore at 30 thousandths. And I've done some head work and a little bit different valve train, but I'd say probably around 400 horse, somewhere around there.
Would this be the original paint?
Yes, this is called, it's code 1969 Pontiac code 69, as a matter of fact. It's called Palladium Silver.
Well, this is Matt Myers from WHSH with...
This is Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, can you tell me about your truck here and where you're from?
I'm from Washington, Indiana, and this is a 1951 Chevrolet pickup truck. I'm the third owner of it. It's got all the old original engine, transmission, rear end, everything in it. The paint on it's 27 years old, and it's the original color for it. And I've been doing these cruises now for 11 years. I sure have a lot of people look at it.
This is Matt Myers from WHSH, and thank you, Charlie Brown.
Thank you.
Oh, this is Matt Myers from WHSH with
Dave Kramer.
Hello, Dave. Can you tell me about your car and where you're from?
I'm from Linton, Indiana. It's a 1969 Camaro SS. It's got a 350 automatic in it.
So how long you been coming here?
Probably since about 2000.
Tell us about your other car here too.
It's a 1970 Nova Pro Street 468 big block automatic.
Thank you for your time.
16. Just got to have about $500,000, a famed autograph, her wallet filled with pictures. She gets them one by one, becomes so excited. Watch her look at her run, boy. Oh, mommy, mommy, please may I go? Such a sight to see. Somebody do a show. Oh, daddy, daddy, I beg of you. Whisper to mommy, it's all right with you. 'Cause they be rocking on Van Zandt, Philadelphia, PA. Deep in the heart of Texas, around the Frisco Bay, right here in London, down in New Orleans. Everybody wants to dance with sweet little 16. Sweet little 16. She's got them grown-up blues, mini skirts and hot pants. Sometimes she don't wear no shoes. Oh, but tomorrow morning she'll have to change her trend and be sweet 16. Go back to class again. They'll be rocking on bandstand, Philadelphia, PA. Deep in the heart of Texas, around the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis, and down in New Orleans. Everybody wants to dance with a sweet little 16.
Let's take a break from the cruise and take a closer look at some of the fine automobiles. For more information on the 20th Century Chevy Car Club, please visit their website at www.20thcenturychevy.com. Thanks go to all the participants in the Car Fest and Cruiz-In who make this event possible every year. If you would like to make a charitable donation to the 20th Century Chevy Eastside Park Endowment Fund, please contact the Davies County Community Foundation at 812-254-9354.